It will vary college to college, but generally, as long as you're getting the point, evidence, explanation in there, you'll get marks. But I thought my school's one was really good, so I'll just quickly lay it out for you. So in the introduction, you would write your key terms, anything you're defining in the question that someone who doesn't take politics might not understand. Then I'd use a quick current example. Then I would talk quickly about the other side that I'm arguing against. And then finally, I'd finish the introduction saying what I'm going to be arguing for in this exam. Then I would write 3 paragraphs as part of the main body. I would start it with the other side of the argument, so I'd say some people would argue that, I'd give the point, then the evidence, and then explain it, and then I would then go into talking about my point. So I'd say, but a stronger argument is that, I give my point, again the evidence, and then I'd give a little bit more explanation and then some convincing as to why my point is the superior one. You do that another 2 times, and then in your conclusion, you very quickly state the other side of the argument, say this is a somewhat convincing argument because of this, briefly, and then you basically slam it and say, but the far stronger argument is this because of this. Then if I can, I'd use another current example, and that's that. And that will be the same for the source and the essay, only in the source ones you mentioned the source for your points. The source says that rather than just coming up with the points yourself. In political ideas, I'd basically do the same thing but word it a little differently. So in the introduction, first of all, I would introduce the idea that I'm talking about. Say I was talking about socialism, I'd explain quickly what socialism is. Then I would introduce the strands of socialism and the key thinkers within it. Then I would present the other side of the argument. So say I was arguing in the essay that socialists disagree more than they agree. Then I talk about how they agree very quickly, and then I talk about how they disagree. Then I go into the main body with, again, the argument I'm arguing against, evidence, and then explain, and then the same thing repeats, only this time you're trying to say that they agree or they disagree. And instead of using evidence from, like, the world around you, you're using evidence from the key thinkers' own theories. I hope that clears it up a little bit. Basically what it is glorified PEE. You know that stuff you used to do in school in GCSE and like in primary school when they'd be like point, evidence, explain? That's literally what it is, but you're just arguing against a point. And I know a lot of people did this, you shouldn't do it. Don't make the other side's argument so weak that you're not going into it at all, because you're still wanting to get marks even if you don't agree with it. Oh, and argue the point that you think will give you the most amount of marks you have the most amount to say for. Even if you disagree with it, it will always help you. Best of luck.